And good morning. Welcome back in on The Point. Welcome back to Colatown, Our City, Our Stories. A big thank you again to Deanna Hurd for joining us from CPD. We appreciate what's going on with that event on Thursday. Got another event that's going on later on this week called Park Palooza. We're going to be telling you all about that as we move through our second half of Colatown today. In the studio with us right now, I want to say good morning, and I want to say welcome back, Kenya Bryant, with us from over at Parks and Rec.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
How are you?
I'm great.
Glad to see you. Thanks for coming back in.
Absolutely, sir.
So I didn't. I wasn't so bad with you the first time. You're willing to come back again. I appreciate it.
Happy to be here.
I'm happy to have you. Tracy Chatman's here with us also from the whole Parks and Rec, and we're going to be talking about a really, really cool event, Park Palooza, coming up on the 25th. You excited?
Yes, I am very excited.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I'm already, we're already hugging it out because Lainey, my bride, and I, as soon as somebody lights up about my wife, I light up because I'll tell you what, when you got someone special to go home to every night, that's very, very, very enjoyable. But
absolutely.
My wife is a social worker,
okay, and
so she just does for others. She's one of those people that's one who gives a lot more than she takes, and so I know we got stuff to talk about, but I can sit here and brag a whole half hour about Lainey.
As you should.
So,
she's
should. Awesome. So, hey, before we get into Park Palooza, I want to kind of talk about our Columbia Parks and Recreation for a second, Kenya, and just kind of talk a little bit about what it's all about, what you guys do. And first things first, so let me kind of refresh everybody about you a little bit. How long have you been with the city, and are you from the area, or where'd you come from?
So originally, I'm from Alabama.
Okay.
So I do roll tide.
Okay. I was going to ask if it's Auburn or if it's Alabama. It's got to be one or the other.
Yeah, I roll tide for a long time,
okay.
but I actually graduated from Carolina.
Okay.
In 2002, and I had my master's from there too. So I am a Gamecock at heart too.
Okay.
But I've been in Parks and Recreation since 2009. I actually started in public relations and advertising initially when I came out of school. But I wanted to give back to my community. I wanted that to be my profession. I wanted that to be my passion. So I went back to USC to get my MPA, Masters of Public Administration, to do exactly what I'm doing now. And I ended up in Parks and Rec, and I love it because in Parks and Recreation, you can impact one person's life from the time they're 3 years old up into well into their 90s.
Wow.
Different aspects of their life. In some shape or fashion, you impact that one person's life.
That.
Yeah, yes, sir. And that's what I love about it because, as a 3-year-old, you get into, maybe soccer or flag football or whatever the case may be. And as you get older, as you matriculate through life, Parks and Recreation is part of you. It's part of your life in some shape or fashion. If you become a young adult, you might be out playing Frisbee or something like that, or disc golf, pickleball. And once you get a little older to have kids, now you got your kids involved in Parks and Recreation. And then once you get a little bit older, become one of our active adults, as we say, we have trips for you. We have bingo. We have all those types of things. And so that's what I love about Parks and Rec, is we can be with one person's life, throughout their entire life, if needed.
We have, about 63 parks or something like that?
I was going to ask you that question. How many parks do you think we have?
63,
so we're over 60, about 63 parks.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It's all throughout the city, and they're all different shapes and sizes, of course. We have our pocket parks, and then we have our big regional parks like Findlay and Riverfront and Saluda and Saluda Riverwalk, too. So, yeah.
There's something for everybody is what I'm trying to say.
Absolutely.
If you want to be outside in Columbia at any time of the year, there's something for everybody of all ages, as you've obviously documented, that you guys are doing. And even if it's not outside, there's the recreation side of it. Sometimes it's at the clubhouses or it's at this or that.
Right.
There's events that are always going on. Is there a specific website, or is it just through the city website, or what's the best way for people to just keep track?
Parks and Recreation at ColumbiaSC.com.
Yeah, okay.
So you go to even the city website, you can find our website there too.
Right,
yes,
right. Yeah, I just there's the thing that I think people need to realize is that Park Palooza, for example, is another Findlay Park event. Findlay Park is amazing. I mean, I love what you guys did and are doing, and I mean. We've been down there a number of times, my family, since we reopened back in November.
Total team effort.
Love it. Absolutely phenomenal way to come into the city. But what I was trying to say is, as much as I love Findlay Park, we have parks dotting all over the map, and there's something for everybody in every neighborhood. So nobody's going to be left out. Right. There's a park that's available to you and accessible to you and your family and to your kids, and we want you to use those parks. That's why they're there.
That's right. And that's another part of this is that what I love is that we have so many different types of communities that we deal with. So you got your got your pickleball community.
Sure.
You got your tennis community.
Mm-hmm.
You have disc golf. You have soccer. You have people who swim. They use Drew Wellness. You have the membership over there. And so we have a plethora of things for everyone, and we try to meet those needs. And that's the best part of what we do.
Yeah.
And having the staff that we have, because they're very passionate about what they do. Tracy's very passionate. She's been with the city for a long time, and we have and trying to provide and meet those needs is so very important to us.
I had someone when I was promoting this morning that you guys were going to be on today. I did have somebody ask me to ask you, and I don't want to put you on the spot.
Okay.
When does the pool open again in Drew Wellness? Do we know?
It'll be probably about a week and a half or so. I don't want to put a date on it.
Right.
We're right there.
Okay.
We are literally right there.
Right. Okay.
We're just finishing up some things and making sure that the chlorine and everything is calibrated and all that kind of stuff. So we're literally right there.
Okay,
So
yeah,
we're very close. Very close.
Had a regular that
Yeah.
heard that you were going to be on and said, well, can you find out how close we are? And
We're
so
very,
I
I want to put a date on it, but very, very close you will.
Okay.
Very,
By
very
the end of
close.
July, though, you feel pretty safe?
I
It's
would
July
say so.
20th?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all right.
I would say so.
By the end of July, hopefully, we're ready to roll for August 1.
And it's an improvement. I mean,
Yeah.
we had to make those improvements, and I know that's very hard for folks, and I think we were able to transfer a lot of people over to Maxi Gregg, and so we're calling that Drew Wellness 2.0 right now.
Right.
But we had to make that improvement with the deck and the pool floor.
Good.
And it looks great. And there's another part of it too that people are going to see that they're going to be very happy to see that we made another improvement that we made. I want to congratulate the staff over there to having the idea, because when people see it, they're going to be they're going to be pleasantly surprised and happy about what they're going to see.
Is that a tease?
It is a tease. It has nothing to do with the pool, but it does have something to do with Drew, and it's really cool.
Good.
Really cool.
Good. Well, that's excellent. Nice to see it going in that direction. So let me bring in Tracy a little bit. Tracy, how long have you been in our city, and how long have you been in with the city working?
Born and raised in Columbia, South Carolina.
There you go.
Been with the city for 29 years.
Really?
Yes, I started off part-time, and now I'm assistant recreation superintendent.
That's awesome.
And does a great job.
I don't doubt
Thank
it.
you.
I don't doubt it. When it comes to being a lifer here in the city, and now being able to do this now for your adult life, what's that mean to you? I mean, to be able to give back to the community like this.
Oh, it means a lot. I'm all for people and community and bringing us all together and providing programs and opportunities for us to enjoy the city. Being born and raised, I call myself a PK kid. I'm a park kid. I grew up in Parks and Recreation, so it's coming back full circle, being able to get what I received as a child.
It kind of goes to what you were saying. I mean, whether you're 3 years old, 30 years old, or 75 years old, if you're from here, you understand the need for parks. And if you're just arriving here, wherever you grew up, hopefully you had a chance to be around parks. But if you haven't been around them in the past, they're available for you now. And again, the activities, don't just sleep on. Hey, if I'm not playing soccer, then there's nothing for me. If I'm not playing a sport, there's nothing for me. I mean, there's so much that the city has improved when it comes to connectivity and nature and the Riverwalk and all. I mean, so many things. And we're also on the cusp of something with Riverfront that's going to be that much more special in the next 10 years.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Some of the Congaree,
the
Congaree project.
Right,
yes, sir.
right,
That is that's going to be a game changer once all that comes to fruition. Yes, sir. Yep.
It's an exciting time to be here, and it's an exciting time if you're raising kids to get them outside. Because as you guys know, the challenge, it's all about screen time now for the little ones and this and that. Yeah. And when we were all coming up, it was a whole different animal. It's like my parents used to have to yell at me to come in, not yell at me to go out.
Yeah.
And so we want to make sure that our young people are taking advantage of these parks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I'm the same way. It was once you do your chores, I don't want to see you for the rest of the day.
Right.
As long as you come home, come in the house before the street lights come on, you
Right.
know, and that was the thing. And so you found something to do, and you just had that imagination, but to do whatever it was, whether it's stickball, whether it's riding your bikes and playing, cops and robbers,
Sure.
or whatever the case may be. And,
but I mean, you come home and you got dirt under your fingernails, and you got a scraped knee every now and then, and
a badge of honor too.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's just a trophy. But what I want to make sure moms and dads that are listening today is there's a wealth of stuff out there, and it will not break the bank. You're not, we're not trying to get rich off you with our parks. Right. This is what your tax dollars are paying for. You should be taking advantage of them if you've got youngins and you want to get out there. If you want to go for a picnic with your family, you go for a picnic. We got great parks for that. If you want to go, we got these movies nights and things like that in our parks. There's something for everybody if you're just willing to go and take a chance.
Right,
Yeah,
right. Yes, it is. Absolutely.
What don't people know about our parks and recreation? What about the recreation side of it? Like, what? Because you guys do stuff that are on the inside of facilities also.
Yes, sir. You gonna speak to that, Tracy, just a little
bit?
Yeah,
I can.
Yeah.
So parks and recreation is a lot more than sports. We cover after school, summer camps, programs for seniors, pickleball. Chair volleyball.
I was going to say chair volleyball. Please talk about chair volleyball. Please.
Chair volleyball.
What is that?
Yes.
It's a competitive sport.
Yes.
That we created a league for. It's for our seniors 55 and up. Where they participate in volleyball, sitting down in a chair. It's a league play. We have about 8 to 10 teams.
Love that.
And it's been going really good.
Right.
Really well.
So you sit in a chair, you have a volleyball net, and you have a beach ball.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And it's just like volleyball, but you're sitting there, so it's low impact.
Right.
But when I say these folks are competitive, oh my God, it's just like the world. It's like the World Cup that you saw this weekend. I mean, it's completely like that.
Oh my
and
gosh.
We partnered with the Richland County Recreation Commission.
Yeah.
We also partnered with
Aspire,
yeah. Which is a senior living
facility.
Right.
Senior living facility. And so this has been 2 years in the making. We've done.
This will be our third.
We're going on third
Yep.
season right now. So it's I love to see it, and these folks are really competitive, and we do it, gym by gym. So Greenview Park will go against Hyatt Park,
Right.
Or some things of that nature.
Oh,
so
cool.
it's awesome. It's something very
that.
simple. Something very simple that Tracy and pushed.
That's great though. Again, the most important thing is we're getting people off the couch and getting them out.
Right.
That's number one. Once they commit to that, that's half the battle right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then anything that's going to give them exercise, fitness, social skills, all that stuff is exactly what you guys are trying to accomplish in the first place.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the other thing, we offered a teen summer camp this summer, and we've been doing that for a while, but this year we actually had a full teen summer camp, so for 13 to 17-year-olds, I believe. And we take them on college trips. We take them to, just kind of expose them to life after high school,
Sure.
As much as we can.
Sure.
We also have our Primetime in the Park events that we do for teens, which is at night. We have one coming up on Friday.
Exactly.
Friday
Awesome.
night at Greenview Park. We have our midnight hoops.
Love it.
So they can come play basketball, get some food and things of that nature. So
Well, hold tight. We're going to come back. As soon as we do, we've got Kenya and Tracy to talk with a little bit about more coming up with Park Palooza on Colatown. Good morning and welcome back in on Colatown, our city, our stories. I'm so happy to have you hanging out with us here. Kenya Bryant is with us from the Parks and Rec, and also Tracy Chatman with us. And I appreciate you both coming on in and hanging out with me this morning. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So we've been talking all about what a great batch of parks we have, over 60 parks here in the Columbia area, for a little something for everybody, all the different recreational that we have, for a little bit something for everybody, and seasonal. It doesn't matter if it's the hot of summer or if we're talking about winter or whatever. There's always something going on with our parks, whether it's inside or outside. You guys always have activities year round.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
absolutely.
One of those cool activities is something that I wanted to kind of focus on mostly for this second half and talk with you a little bit, Miss Tracy, about Park Palooza. What is it?
Park Palooza is the celebration for Parks and Recreation Month. July has been designated as Parks and Recreation Month, and this will become our signature event to celebrate that and all that we do in Parks and Recreation.
So it's a specific event, though, that takes place this Saturday over at Finley Park.
Yes, sir. This Saturday at Finley Park from 9 to 2 p.m. We'll have a plethora of activities, including exercise. We'll have our Double Dutch teams out. We'll have our youth dance teams out. There'll be games for kids of all ages and arts and crafts, too.
So when we look at all the different things, that it's funny because we're talking all about this in a general sense about all the parks and all the activities, but right here in one event, you guys are going to have a ton of different things going on in one event at Finley Park. I mean, a little something for everybody. You guys are going to have like a DJ and all that stuff.
We'll have a DJ. Of course, we'll have line dancing where people can put their boots on the ground. There'll be exercise. Michaela.
Kenya's very good at line dancing, I'm told.
Electric slide.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
But he's good at karaoke.
Oh, is it?
But I digress. Yeah, there'll be line dancing. Michaela will be there doing Pilates. We'll have yoga. The Double Dutch teams will be there, all three.
So that's my thing.
Double Dutch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh.
I wish.
And we'll
These
also,
knees do not double dutch anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I want to play the chair volleyball.
Right.
We got you.
Yeah.
And we'll also have a sensory-friendly area sponsored by Special Olympics there. And that'll be throughout the entire day from 9 to 2 as well.
Yeah. So this is something, and listen, we got to be transparent here. We don't want anybody to be surprised. Let's tell them about the cost. How much does it cost for people?
It is absolutely free.
What? A day of events and exciting, and everybody gets to do for free? A whole family event for free?
For free, and you can walk away with prizes.
See that? That's why this is going to be a special event. So there's a little something for everybody here, though. And there will be food trucks, though, right?
There will be
food trucks, and there's also going to be like tables with vendors and stuff like that people can enjoy a little bit.
Yeah, we'll have some vendors there. The Raccoon's Den will be there. Carolina Link Bar will be there. Texas Roadhouse will be there. Made by Ash, Humana, and a few others will also be there.
So there's a little something, like I say, for everybody. I like the fact, again, from the fitness side of it, let's kind of go down each category a little bit. Because from the fitness category, you mentioned the Pilates and Zumba and all that kind of stuff. You mentioned the line dancing. That's for all ages?
That's for all ages.
Yeah.
And we'll also have Tai Chi. And we'll also have a HIIT class, too.
A what?
HIIT.
What is that?
It's like a
high intensity training.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Kenya. That's exactly what
It's kind of like
it
CrossFit.
is.
It's kind of like
get you.
CrossFit.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it's for those real serious.
I was going to say, you don't need to call me for that one. So not unless there's like a high intensity buffet or something that comes with it. That's more my pattern. But so that's good. And then again, there's chance for you to get involved with that kind of stuff. And then we kind of go to the next category, and that is the arts that you mentioned, the culture, the fun, that kind of stuff, family games and kids activities and that kind of stuff.
The Columbia Art Center will also be out there, and they'll be doing art projects with all the kids.
Right.
And each district in our recreation sites, they will have game stations set up for kids of all ages.
Nice. Very nice. So, again, I want to stress to people that if you've not been back to Finley Park, if you've not had the experience of going back to the park, first off, I mean, you don't know what you're missing. I mean, it's we have done. I had John Katz on more than one time already here talking about the park and just how beautiful it is, and it's such a nice gateway into the community, into the city now.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've and so Finley's won a national award too with our National Recreation Parks Association, and so for innovation, for the design, all that we offer there, and they picked one park out of the whole country, and this year I think they had the most entries that they've ever had, and Finley Park came out on top.
I love it.
And so that's just a testament to all the work that went into it, all the thought that went into it, how we operated. And like I said before, it was a truly team effort. And the community had a lot to do with that. I mean, you can look at information from 2012 where we had community surveys done, and a lot of the things that people wanted are in the park right now.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Well, and again, there's going to even be tours. Like there'll be park tours at this event, and people can get an idea of everything that's going on, because there really is something for everyone at Finley Park now. There's really something, and again, I love it. When the first time I went back, I was actually there with for an event with the mayor, and we kind of walked around, and he pointed out, this is for that age group, and this is for that, and you mentioned the sensory aspect of it. There's just nobody that was ignored. Everybody's needs were filled on this. The first time I took Lainey there, about a month in, she's like, I want to go roller skating. And I'm like,
right.
I mean, there ain't enough padding, honey. Like, I don't want to see this happen. I was like, you can barely, keep your coordination when we just walk sometimes. And she's like, well, I'm saying I want to go after we go to, like a bar. I'm saying I want to go, but no, there's something for everybody. And it's a brag moment for me, because every time now I got anybody coming to visit from out of town, I bring them to Findlay Park.
Yes, sir.
It's a brag moment. It really is. It's something that our community should be very, very proud of. And events like this are, to me, exactly who we want to be as a community. Park Palooza. This is just a chance, a celebration, and it's a celebration of what you guys do year round. Because it's, as you said, Tracy, it's a celebration of the whole month. Is as you said, July is Parks and Recreation Month. Yeah, I think it's awfully special. So, take me through a little bit when it comes to this event. I get it, but what goes into the planning of an event like this? How do you guys put something like this together? It's got to be pretty detail oriented.
It is very detail oriented. Of course, we had Findlay staff involved, PR staff, all of our parks and recreation. They had representatives as well to plan the events, the activities, and as well as the vendors. So it was a lot of thought behind this Park Palooza, and we're hoping that this will become an annual event where we celebrate exactly what we do.
Sure. I think about it from the let's make a day out of it kind of thing. And Lainey and I, we go to Soda City a lot. So we start off at Soda City, and then it's now so easy to go right from Soda City and walk right to Findlay Park.
Right.
And so that's my suggestion. So I'm going to coach everybody up on what to do.
Right.
Go to Soda City, start off there, and then just make your way right over, cross over Assembly and go over to Findlay Park and spend some time there and enjoy the activities. I always say, like, go eat something at Soda City that you can't get anywhere else, and then go walk it off at the park.
That's right.
Go get some fitness in and walk it off at the park. Because I mean, it's a nice way to spend time in downtown.
Well, that's one of the main the integral parts of our mission at Parks and Recreation is to enhance the citizens' quality of life, and that's part of it. You take your Saturday and, like you said, go to Soda City and walk over to Findlay and walk off some of all the great food that you've eaten,
right?
And kind of just take in the park, with the waterfall and the fountain and all of those different things. But if you have your kids with you, they can hit the playground. If you want to play some pickleball, you can. We got ping pong. You got some little snacks over there, and then of course the food trucks will be there. So it's just something there, just to help you feel good about yourself and be proud of your city.
We took my in-laws, and again, this is why it just goes to show you it's for everybody. We took them and we had a picnic. Now this was not on a Saturday. This was on a Sunday that we went to the park.
Okay.
But we went there and we had a family picnic, and it was really interesting because we used to go to Findlay Park a lot for the concert series that used to be there, and then, just like so many other folks, we stopped feeling real comfortable there, and that's why things had to change. And so this was their first time back, Grandma and Grandpa, the first time that they'd been back to Findlay Park since our kids were wee little, and it was just nice seeing the pride that they were swelling with. See that. So again, let's just make sure people know the specifics a little bit, Tracy, again for the time and all that for Saturday.
Park Palooza is this Saturday, July 25th. It'll be from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We'll have activities throughout the day. We also have free skating during that time, too. And we'll have a skate instructor out there showing you.
See, now you just got Lainey fired up.
Yeah.
Because I told you she wants to go roller skating.
Tell Lainey to come on out.
She said, I wonder if I can still shoot the duck. Because I guess that's the move in roller skating where you glide, but while
with your leg
with your knee and your leg out. Yeah, she's like, I wonder if I could still shoot the duck. And I'm like, honey, I love you, but I just don't know if you think if that's a good idea or not.
Come on out, Lainey.
Y'all, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you both being here very, very much.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. You're always welcome here. We got a lot to brag on when it comes to our Parks and Rec, and you guys are a big part of it. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for what you do for others.
Yes, sir.
That's Colatown for a Monday. Glad you were listening in. We'll see you again next week on a Monday morning at The Point.